Hi everyone, my name is Shauna. Welcome back to Science of Film. Today's 2-minute review is going to be on the second episode of the Marvel TV series, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So let's put 2 minutes on the clock and let's get talking. So this particular episode finally reunites Bucky and Sam together. Remember, the last time they'd seen each other was at Tony Stark's funeral, so it's nice to see them back together again. And of course it's their dynamic that really adds to the comedy of this particular series. You know, their hate-hate relationship, how they're constantly bickering and they're really like an old married couple. And of course the highlight scene in this episode was the therapy session. You know, where they use the soul gazing exercise as a staring contest to one up the other and try and intimidate the other one. So that was really entertaining to watch, and I look forward to seeing more of their humorous dynamic the further the series continues. But what I'd like to talk in a little bit more detail is the new Captain America. Obviously he's been introduced to us as John Walker, and initially you do feel a sense of begrudging sympathy for him as you see him being paraded around, you know, on a press tour, and he's obviously very aware of the expectations on him as he's carrying on Steve Rogers' legacy. But this sympathy goes away pretty quickly. Later in the episode, when we see him in a fight scene against the Flag Smashers in Munich, we see him use a gun, which is really jarring to see a Captain America use, because obviously we haven't seen Steve Rogers use a gun in so long. He refused to use them for a very long time. And obviously at the start of the episode, his friend tells him that you can't punch your way out of this anymore. And then obviously at the very end, after Bucky and Sam refuse to work alongside him, he spitefully turns around and tells them to stay the hell out of my way. And so I think all of these little things are showing a darkness and a violence that are within this particular Captain America that I think will reveal itself a lot more the further this series goes on. I do think he's a much darker Captain America. And just to put it out there now, John Walker, you are not my Captain America. So guys, that's the end of our second episode review on The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Thank you very much for joining me this week. If you want to know a little bit more about my thoughts on this episode, and particularly on my thoughts on the new Captain America and his representation of violence, you will find that in my blog, Science of Film, and I'll leave the link to that below. Thanks for joining me this week, guys. Look forward to seeing you next week. Bye!